beautiful Monday afternoon, Labor Day here, as the Pirates turn to Chad Kuhl. And even though they've lost 6 in a row, trying to get into the mood, get into the spirit, put all that behind them. Today's another day at a chance to win and a chance to beat the team that stands where the Pirates want to be at right now, and that's in that second wild card spot.
Yeah, these 3 games are going to be huge, and we're talking about it in the open. You'd love to make a statement right away, and that kind of opens the door to a lot of things. But happy Labor Day to you and your family, Joe. And
thank you. You too.
Let's hope that we can all celebrate it. You beat Wainwright, you beat the Cardinals. Everybody's going to feel like dancing.
The sun peeking out a little bit here tonight.
Hooray! Hooray!
Shaping up to be a nice evening here at PNC Park. As the Pirates go for their 4th consecutive win. Game 3 of this 4-game set against the Atlanta Braves here tonight.
Well, you hope the Pirates and their pitching staff can settle things down tonight. It just has gotten out of hand the last 2 nights. So, again, you want to lean on Francisco Liriano to take you deep into the ball game. And if you get that kind of offense again, well, that's fine. But
the downtime during the delay, the bullpens went into they went into bullpen mode is what they did. They do what guys in the bullpen do. And they're having a little dance-off competition and
costume competition.
Yeah, they're breaking out some. Like they're getting ready to knock off a bank or something. And a little fishing. Diamondbacks counter with a little bowling. Stubborn 10-pin.
Relievers impressed.
Yeah, I think they yielded to the Diamondbacks that particular competition.
Ground ball. He's screaming at him going up the line.
Tell him to take it easy.
1 out.
A routine ground ball to Kyle. Beltre has had some leg issues.
Take it easy.
Yeah, take it easy. Slow down.
They give and take.
Gary, how about our umpires behind the plate? We got a couple that are helping Andy Fletcher this afternoon. All dressed in blue, calling pitch by pitch in the front row behind the plate. They're hilarious. 3-1. Watch him make this call. Look at, they're intently watching, working as hard as Fletcher.
Duda gets jammed and pops one up into shallow right. And Hunter Pence puts it away, 2 out.
They take the mask off, 2 down, the whole thing.
They got the numbers on their sleeves. They got the Major League emblem. So they got the shirts just right. Here's Plawecki, who was hit on the arm by a pitch his first time up.
There you go. There you go.
Plawecki hits one deep to left field. Back goes Maxwell onto the warning track and makes the grab to end the inning.
I was back to minor league camp. Drilled deep to left field. There it goes. See ya. A long home run for Castro. 3-1 Yanks. And then it's an in-depth interview, and Castro answers all the questions very politely, as you do with the media. Deep drive, right field. See ya. A home run for Bird as the Yanks go back-to-back and lead 4-1. Now they have another. This is Yes 2, a little-known network, and the guy who carries the camera obviously is Torreyes, and then each guy who hits a home run gets a fake press conference. Another of their 3 lefties. High drive, left field. See ya. A long home run for Hicks, a 2-run blast. 6-1 Yankees.
hits his last home run August 22nd at Detroit.
Look at the shot Therese is getting. He's getting it coming down the dugout, which is very good right before the interview. Kevin Cash will go to the bullpen again. This call to the bullpen brought to you by Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center. More science, less fear. Getting on the chair to get the good shot.
The 6th to right, that was not hit hard. High chop off the plate. Dominguez takes a look at Beltre. He's got him in a rundown. And he throws to Altuve. And Altuve will flip to the shortstop, Elmore. Beltre's going to wind up in Bel Air. And he is out number 1 with Rios on at first.
This Little League moment will continue right after this.
Top of the 4th inning here at Target Field this afternoon. Tigers have a 4-0 lead in this one. Now what's going on in the dugout? Some hijinks. Don Kelly's foot is on fire.
Where's Bert Blyleven at?
Oh my goodness, he still doesn't know.
That's terrible.
Hey, by the way, Don, your foot's on fire. Oh my goodness. Now that's beautiful.
Comes back, 92 on the fastball.
Dick, somebody got Jerko with the old gum and the cup on top of the hat. Oh, that's the oldest trick in the book. That and the old hot foot. You know what the key, though, is? You got to try to put water in there. So when he tilts his head, water comes out. He's like, where's that water coming from?
Ground ball to short. Amarista in between Hub. And a 1-2-3 inning for Kevin Quackenbush. Stretch half of the 7th at Petco. It's number 13 on the list of rules in the clubhouse. Always wear your cup. And Jed Jerko bringing some smiles.
Even pitching coach Darren Mosley likes it. Jose Valentin is trying to score 2 points.
Taylor Field in Chicago. David Ortiz leading it off. And a bunt bid. Garcia off the mound to field and throw. And it's time to get Ortiz. Shift was on, and David tried to drop down the third baseline, but really back towards the mound, and he's out number 1.
Yeah, Big Papi making his bid to become the Red Sox leadoff hitter next season. As he tries to drop one down that third baseline, but couldn't get it down the line enough. Right back to Garcia, and Garcia says, thank you very much.
This one fouled off, and he and Ozzie had a good time afterwards. And Ozzie was all over him.
Expected to be Friday as the A's will not have an off day before the Angels come to town.
It's hit well to center. Young is back. He's at the wall and he leaps up and he makes the catch. He had enough time to get back. He timed his jump perfectly. And then he took one back.
And Cologne, a few more choice words for Pujols as he ran back.
Well, Trevor Bauer's 3rd at bat of the night. He might be under orders. Do not swing.
Yeah. You know, this is, you go back and you talked about it earlier. This was what it was like.
He's going to Mike Aviles. Oh, my goodness. That is outstanding.
Yes, he did. I don't know if Andre saw, but he just did.
He swings and fouls it back.
I think he wanted to go deep.
Now the guys in the dugout are catching on. They're all going to the. They want to go. They want to see more of this.
Look at it. Look at it.
Oh, he's got it going.
Look at Aviles smiling. He's loving it. He's critiquing him is what he's doing right now.
Not quite as good as Mike, but not bad. Well, now he goes back to the Kip. The man of 1,000 stances. Who did they used to call the 0-2? Swing a foul. Let's see what he comes up with this time.
This is a Trevor Bauer. He's tried those.
That's Rayburn. He's doing Rayburn.
Yeah, he did.
This is great. Low and away.
He took it for a ball. He's incorporated 3 different.
The pitcher of record now for the Cubs. And he will be lifted for a pinch hitter. That's Jonathan Herrera deep to right. Way back into the basket. A home run.
We got a variety of home runs here today, don't we? Longest of the year, grand slam, and how about pinch hit?
Ball 1 to Russell. 6-1 Cubs. He just took a curtain call that was not requested. I love it. That's maybe a first.
The hitters have been busy out in the field. Carlos Carrasco and Trevor Bauer have been busy doing something for the one and only Jose Ramirez, who's had a big day today. As you see this baseball, you said you needed color, guys. Well, color is now a part of the ball.
Yeah,
we go a couple more innings. I don't know. Look at, he's shaping it up for him and everything else.
That is absolutely beautiful.
Give him a haircut. As Trevor said, Jose never gets a haircut, so they figured they'd give him one with this.
That's awesome.
We like all the fan involvement with it. We like seeing the reactions of the people, and I think Jason had an article in the beginning of the season in the Players Tribune about let's do this together, Cleveland. He wants the fans and the players to be like, connected as one, moving forward and trying to accomplish this goal. So if this is a way we can kind of contribute to that and help bring the fans closer and like get them involved with what the team's doing and how the players are feeling and stuff, that's a good thing.
Well, look at that. The artwork continues.
Good to go here.
Reynolds hits it on the ground. Did you see what Starlin did? That's great. Chris Bryant made the play, and Castro mimicked it.
He's rehearsing just in case he made the play. He's staying with it. Double pump.
Oh, I love it. That's fun.
It's like a Globetrotters routine or something.
2 balls and 1 strike.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Nomar Garcia Parra, Mark Portugal. Took Pedro and taped him to the pole. Now, somebody on our crew just asked a very good question. What happens when the batter hits a line drive right into that dugout? One of them better dive in front of Pedro. That's the important part with Pedro, taping his mouth shut.
And this is the only way you could possibly keep him quiet or in one spot for any longer than a minute. There's your all-star starter.
6-0. Red Sox have the lead over the Philadelphia Phillies. Long wait for Eduardo Rodriguez, but he doesn't mind. He now has a 6-run lead. Well, a la Pedro Martinez, it looks like Henry Owens has been taped to the pole in the Red Sox dugout.
Must have been talking too much.
Apparently, they
taped
had enough.
Up to the pole and they taped his mouth.
Henry, we've had enough of you. We're going to tape you to the pole.
It's going. It's followed by a walk to Mitch Moreland and Carlos Gomez, 3-run home run. Slowly hit up the middle. The second, they get one back to first in time for the double play. Handily turned. Jason Kipnis backing away from Odor. Shades of Jose Bautista. Good laugh about that.
Well, we're going to go down to the Tribe dugout right now, where we're joined by Indians pitcher Corey Kluber, who tuned in another terrific performance last night.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was obviously an important game for us. Playing them, we didn't want to fall any further behind than we already are, but at the same time, trying not to put too much pressure on ourselves and make it more than it is, just one game.
Oh boy, I can hear it raining already down there.
Yep, it started. Yeah, I mean, they're a very aggressive team, but I think they're even better when they're ahead in the count and they're able to kind of hone in on the pitch they want. So almost use that aggressiveness to your advantage. Yeah, I mean, the middle of their lineup with him and Victor is really probably not a better, back-to-back hitters, especially with how hot they are right now. And, there's going to be times where you make your pitches to them and they still get their hits, but you just you have to try your best not to let that affect you.
Look at the composure of this guy, folks. He fouls it out of play. Corey, what do you think a win like that last night does for the ball club?
Look at the rain jacket.
I mean, hopefully it gets us a little bit of momentum and something to build off of.
When guys put the ball in play off you, they're hitting 525 or on the very first pitch. But you go at them with a fastball, so you don't mind that, do you? As long as you don't walk them.
Yeah, I mean, if a guy's going to swing at the first pitch, you kind of take your chances with it. You don't want to change your game plan just according to the way that a certain hitter's attacking you or something like that. I mean, I think the big thing is to kind of stick with your strengths and not let them kind of take you out of your game plan.
Adam LaRoche hit one about half the way home last night to give the Nats a 7-4 win. Nice crowd gathering on a hot afternoon at Coors Field. They've done the national anthem. They had a marching band. They had an honor guard. And there's one player from each team not about to leave the field.
We got ourselves a good old-fashioned standoff going on right here between Barnes and Barrett. If you remember in the NLCS last year with Joe Kelly and Scott Van Slyke, they did it, but right now before the ball game, teammates helping Barrett out. Rick Shue giving him some water. Gio Gonzalez fanning him down. Barnes has gotten sunscreen and a lot of support from his teammates, and they are not budging. They've been out there for a good 5-6 minutes.
At
Easy.
least. Yeah. Love it.
You're standing out there in the sun. It's a hot day. You could probably use a little sunscreen, right? Jerry Blevins coming out providing the sunscreen for Aaron Barrett.
That's great stuff.
Good to see two teams
and
having fun.
This is live. I mean, they're still out there. The band and the color guard's been off the field for at least 5 minutes.
Well, Barnes is further out than Barrett. Barrett right by the dugout. Barnes is on the grass. So
great stuff.
There's Barnes. There's Barrett. Oh, excuse me. There's Barrett.
Yeah,
bad circle.
Chris Conway.
Well, the game's about to start, so Aaron Barrett put a helmet on. Just like the base coaches. He's got.
And look, Barnes wants to do rock, paper, scissors to see who leaves the field first.
Oh, the helmet got me. That is priceless. Give him a helmet. And nobody said a word to either one of them. There's no way they can let him stand there, can they? I mean, Barnes is on the field.
Yeah. Now Denard Span steps out. First base umpire Jordan Baker just whistled at Brandon Barnes and told him to get off the field.
Well, this is going to be everywhere on every highlight reel all night long. And Barrett wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have another standoff on the field tonight. First one since Aaron Barrett won it in Colorado last year. That's Aaron Harang on the left. He's got some catcher's gear on, and we'll see who gets, well, off the field first.
It was Brandon Barnes in Colorado last year against Aaron Barrett, but Aaron Harang is winning this one for me. Look at him. Starting pitcher. He's got full catcher's gear on. He's got they just threw him the glove, so he didn't have the glove. Now he's got the glove. Aaron Barrett going rally helmet on backwards. And this is how the weekend is starting. I love it.
So we have a good old-fashioned standoff here. Aaron Harang,
he's still on the field,
is my favorite to have to get off the field first because he's on the grass edge of the warning track, and Aaron Barrett's right up against his dugout rail, and third base umpire Bruce Dreckman's not liking this.
Yeah, Bruce Dreckman is telling him to get off the field. He's still standing there.
Aaron Barrett is ignoring the umpires. Max Scherzer is ready.
Oh my goodness.
And they're both still on the field.
They're standing on the field. And Ben Revere is stepping out and wondering what in the world is going on. And Aaron Harang is not budging.
Now Scherzer walks off the mound and the crowd's starting to catch on.
All right.
They're going to go ahead and pitch. First pitch, 7:06. That's why we're a minute late. Aaron Harang leaves, and Aaron Barrett's the winner.
And the Nats dugout just went nuts. Barrett is 2-0, folks. He is undefeated and still the heavyweight standoff champ.
Oh, my God.
Well, apparently, the catcher tonight for the Tampa Bay Rays, Jose Molina, there's a guy named Yachty that knows him pretty well. That's his brother. And our guess is he likes cheese crackers because look at this.
That's Jose Oquendo going out to coach third base. Left a snack right on home plate for Jose Molina, and Yachty just loves it. And my favorite part of it is Jose just looked over at the Cardinals bench, laughed about it. There's the cheese crackers sitting right on home plate. And he ends up kind of ultimately picking them up and just putting them in his back pocket, and that's where they are right now, in Jose Molina's back pocket.
Welcome back to Busch Stadium. Just moments away from the opening pitch, but about 12 minutes and counting into the standoff
between Scott Van Slyke of the Dodgers and Joe Kelly of the Cardinals, both remaining in their positions from the national anthem, having a major standoff to see who will break first. I talked to Don Mattingly to see if the two knew each other, or perhaps they had a side bet, and Don Mattingly said to me, and I quote, "Listen, you can't talk to the guards at the Buckingham Palace. Leave them alone."
We've been watching this now, and it continues even as the Cardinals have taken the field. On the standoff, it continues. I don't believe we'll start the game with this still going on.
Joe Kelly's got to back down first. He's further out there.
I'm still trying to figure out as an analyst, how do you prepare for that? What stats do we put to the standoff?
You know, there's been some stuff going on. The Dodgers have put a padding helmet on Scott Van Slyke. Joe Kelly, that was a bluff. Now
you know, when a stare down, a blink even gets you out of the game.
Well, we are just about set to go, I think.
It's not fair, though. One's on the grass line and one's closer to the dugout.
Greg Gibson, the home plate umpire, motioning to both players. And the Dodgers celebrating in their dugout. Wow, what a bizarre start to Game 6. We talk about a lot of things in our production meetings going into this, but that wasn't on there.
Boxers marking their turf. Game
Baker
on.
Responding.
Game on.
We will keep you up to date. You challenge John Baker, and this is what you get. Although, is he using the right end of the U to form the B? He separated the U and the B. That's well done, and doing it obviously in reverse from behind.
He didn't like the way that S was laid out. He's tweaking it a little bit.
Well, boys will be boys. A hot foot has been scheduled. Whose shoe was that? Oh, that's Scott Van Slyke. Okay. Little does he know. Remember, he got kicked out the other night for arguing about third strike call. We shall await further developments. Oh, look out here. Nada. The whole bench is waiting for Scott Van Slyke. Well, Adrian certainly set it on fire. It took a while before Scotty reacted, and the first thing he does, something smells wrong in here. What is it that smells? Is there anything wrong with my hat? There's something rotten in Denmark. What? Maybe it's my hat. No? Now we found it. So needless to say, the Dodgers are playing pranks. They are not only leading 6-0, they're well aware the fact as the bench breaks up that the Giants are losing at least 3-0.
Record, but Bartolo's got to get a new lid. I mean, the lid doesn't fit. Every time he swings, puts a lot into it.
I think the problem is how far he's trying to reach from his position in the batter's box.
I mean, you usually don't get a lot of cheers for a foul ball, but Bartolo does.
Well, he's already hit one fair ball today. Grounded out to third base. He's very amused by the whole thing. And hits a tapper back to Morris. And again, Bartolo carries the bat with him. Has he made it to first base yet this year?
I don't think he's gotten all the way there, but he's close. He's close. He's making it about 78 feet. And then once he gets there, it takes a little tail to the right and then shuts it down.
And ground ball behind the bag at third, but it's foul.
Beltre throw it to Gary Pettis.
Well, he got to put the pressure on Gary Pettis. Gary didn't want to catch it, but he's got to pick it up now.
This man always has fun at the ballpark, cheering on his teammates. He's fun to watch when he's pitching. He's smiling, joking around. He's energy with this club.
Like we said, he's really matured. But you're right. I mean, he's all business now when the day he pitches, but he's the #1 cheerleader on the other days.
I think Carlos is pretty concerned that Walker and that right foot may just edge its way. Yeah, right there. Edge its way over and knock it over. Uh-huh.
There it comes.
Better watch it, Carlo. Oh! Better watch it.
Ground ball. Bogarts will go to third and put the tag on Melky Cabrera, and he might have stepped on Cabrera's hand. Then Reyes has given him all kinds of grief. Who taught you how to slide like that?
Yeah. Where did you learn that? And he said, okay, I've had enough of that. Go out into your position and play. And he's like still ribbing him. And Melky says, all right, I've had enough of you. Now get back to shortstop now. Leave me alone.
Cardinals a loose bunch here in Game 4. One of LA's finest.
Hello, Fox Sports.
I love you, George.
Hey, man.
George, I love you.
Okay, you gotta announce that.
You're looking for any reason not to talk to me, aren't you, cuz? Talk to me, cuz. Talk to me, baby. Give me a hug. Give me a hug.
Come on, man. Agitate the gravel. I think Arch. Make me get out of my chair, Arch.
Gas him! Gas him! Woo! 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 Gas team!
Rangers maintaining their 5-3 lead. Adrian Beltre after chasing away Elvis Andrus on that pop-up.
They pretty much have a running dialogue the whole game.
Yeah.
And between innings, I don't know what Elvis said to him, but he said something, then ran away. Adrian threw his glove at him between innings, hit him in the back. The umpire just started laughing like crazy out there. Well, who's the second base umpire? Jim Joyce. Oh, you missed it. He was just about ready to fire the glove at him. Watch, here comes.
Ohtani sends one